Hello and welcome back to the Dog Food Expert Podcast. I'm Alex. Now, Daniel, today we are tackling what is probably the single biggest objection people have to starting a fresh food diet. I hear it all the time. I'd love to feed raw, but what on earth do I do when we go on holiday?
Hi Alex, it is such a common worry. People picture themselves trying to drag a chest freezer to a campsite in Cornwall, and it just puts them off the whole idea. But honestly, travelling with a raw-fed dog is entirely doable, and it really shouldn't be the reason you compromise on their everyday nutrition. You just need a few simple hacks.
Let's start with the classic UK staycation. Say you've rented a self-catering cottage for a week. How do you transport the food without it turning into a defrosted mess in the boot of the car?
The secret here is a high-quality insulated cool box. The hard-shelled camping ones are best. You want to pack the frozen meals tightly together right before you leave. When frozen blocks are packed tightly with no air gaps, they act as their own ice packs. Keep the cool box closed during the journey and it will easily stay frozen solid for 12 to 24 hours. Once you arrive, just transfer it straight into the cottage freezer.
That's surprisingly simple. But what if the cottage only has one of those tiny icebox freezers?
That's when you use the direct delivery hack. Most premium UK raw food brands offer next-day delivery. So, instead of filling your car, you just arrange for your dog's food to be delivered directly to your holiday accommodation the day after you arrive. Just check with the cottage owner first. Alternatively, look up a local independent pet shop near your destination and buy your raw food locally as you need it.
Brilliant! Now let's up the difficulty level. What if we are camping in a tent, staying in a hotel, or doing a road trip where there is absolutely zero freezer access?
This is the ultimate raw feeder's dilemma, but there is a perfect solution, and it's cold-pressed dog food.
We talked about this recently, because it breaks down the same way in the stomach.
Exactly, because cold-pressed food is made at low temperatures without harsh binders, it digests at the exact same speed as raw meat. It doesn't swell up or cause the digestive traffic jams that standard kibble does.
So you can just swap them over to cold-pressed for the week without causing an upset tummy.
Yes, you can do a straight swap. A lot of raw feeders will use cold-pressed exclusively when they go camping or stay in hotels. It gives you the convenience of a dry biscuit. It stores in a simple tub or bag, doesn't need a fridge, and is incredibly easy to serve on the go. Then, the day you get back home, you just go straight back to their normal raw meals.
That takes all the stress out of it completely. No messy cool boxes if you don't want them, and no tummy upsets on the campsite.
Precisely. You get to enjoy your holiday, and your dog still gets high-quality, easily digestible nutrition. Travelling really shouldn't hold anyone back from feeding a healthy diet the other 50 weeks of the year.
Fantastic practical advice, Daniel. Thank you.
Enjoy the holidays, Alex.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Safe travels with your dogs, and we'll catch you next time.